You know what? Make fun of the instructor, but remember, I'm going to be making fun right back when you guys try to program this crazy language. All right. I'm going to put this up because I have this premonition that I might work an example problem to help you guys figure out how to do all that programming that's written on the sheet. It may look like a lot, and it is actually kind of a lot for 2 hours, but we're going to go as far as we can with it. If anybody, what we'll do is we'll start with number 1, and if anybody is able to finish number 1, as soon as you finish it or figure out, then I'm going to have you come up here and present to the class how you did it on the big screen on my computer. And the prize you get for doing this, taking some work off of my shoulders, you get to pick one from the candy bar stash. So if anybody doesn't like candy, I guess we can try to find some vegetables or something.
They're just not allowed in
What, candy or vegetable?
if they don't like food, people don't like candy.
Yeah, it's just, what are they doing in makerspace? We eat junk food here.
Exactly.
That's what we do. Yeah, cold beer, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to read off number 1, but I'm not going to solve it for you. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve a different problem and kind of talk to you about programming and LabVIEW a little bit. It looks like, can everybody see what's up there? I've got it on 4K. These are not going to support 4K. It's listed for 1920. By 1080 or yeah, that's right. It didn't change. Okay, that's right. Okay. Create a virtual instrument that counts from 0 to 10 and then back from 10 to 0 with all timing intervals between counts being a user-definable value defaulting 500 milliseconds. Okay, does anybody know how to do this? No. Okay. What's up? What's that? A for loop? That would be, yes, yes, I like it. For loop is where it's at. So let me, what is multi-factor authentication? Okay, so to start LabVIEW, is anybody running Windows 10 other than myself? I've got a Windows 10 guy right here. Windows 7, okay, so from my crazy looking Windows 10 thing, I go to National Instruments. They'll have a folder. So I go through down to my ends, and down in there somewhere, look at all this stuff they put in. Wow, that's all NI stuff there. Somewhere in that is a LabVIEW icon. Or no, I moved mine so that it's over here somewhere. Where is my There it is, there it is. Okay, I got 2015 and 2016 right here. We got 2016. Okay, so that's, it'll say NI LabVIEW 2015, NI LabVIEw 2014, whatever version you copied. It was probably 2016.
32.
It may see 32-bit. So you just want to run that particular icon, and that will open the LabVIEW environment. I've got a Windows firewall error that came up, so I'm just going to go ahead and allow it access. And then you should come to a page that looks like this at some point. Everybody good with that? How's Apple going? Are you able to get to this page?
I just opened up the view.
You're able to get into LabVIEW. Okay, so you're good. All right, so this thing right here, I just close out of that. All right, and we're going to go, the view that everybody starts with LabVIEW is this file, new VI. Did everybody see that? Or do I need to go back and do that again? Anybody miss that one? Okay, what you're looking for is this setup right here where you have these two boxes. One of them is going to be kind of grayed out, one of them is going to be white. Does anybody in the room know what these two boxes are? Anybody want to take a stab at it?
One's the graphical, one's the
There's a block diagram in the front panel.
That's what's up. There's a block diagram in the front panel. The gray one is the front panel, and you know, if you right click, get used to right clicking in LabVIEW. Well, right click is everything. They call it pop-up. If you look at their documentation, I took the course at National Instruments in 1997 as an employee, a new employee, and I either took the course and learned to program or I didn't have a job. So I took the course and learned to program LabVIEW. Anyway, you right click on everything and that's really how you do LabVIEW. So just remember right click and you can probably figure LabVIEW out. So I'm going to go over here to this front panel, this gray, and so put my mouse anywhere and I right click and look what comes up, look what pops up. Well, all right, that's cool. This is a set of folders that contains all of the front panel objects that you might need. Well, what's an example of that? Let's just take a number, for example. So if I go to the very top left folder, I see a numeric control under, I see a whole bunch of objects within that. I'm going to grab this numeric control here. This is a number that I put on the front panel. Watch what happened. When I placed that on my block diagram, a numeric appeared as well. Okay, so the relationship is, the front panel is what the user is going to see when operating the virtual instrument or program. VI, virtual instrument, program, all the same thing. That's what they're going to see, and this is the code. Everybody with that?
Which one's the code?
The white one is the block diagram,
Okay.
and it's labeled up here at the top. You see where it says block
Yeah.
diagram here? Okay, so they're labeled, so you know, it is confusing at first. Once you get this, that you know, the block diagram and the front panel concept, and you see one piece of code written, all of a sudden LabVIEW will start to make sense. So I'm going to do I'm just going to write a simple little program to kind of talk my way through it with you guys. And in the back of your mind, think in terms of counting to 10 and back with a uniform interval. And if you're able to figure it out, as soon as you're able to figure it out, hold up your hand, come show the class how you did it. We'll see who's smart. We'll see who gets some candy. All right, so let's see, what was the solution I was